15 friends and family of Ashley Milnes Schwalm gave emotional victim impact statements. Many spoke about how their trust in James Schwalm has been shattered after he pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. The Crown is asking for life in prison with no chance of parole for 21 to 22 years, at the higher end of the scale, given the planning and deliberation that went into this murder. Ashley Milnes Schwalm's family and friends leave the Barrie courthouse after an emotional day. One telling the judge through tears how James Schwalm, a firefighter they once trusted, is someone they now consider a monster. Ashley's father told the judge, "When I think of this act of violence, I shudder." He thought only of himself and did the opposite of what he was trained to do, calling it a calculated act, and Schwalm a true narcissist. Ashley's remains were found in a burnt-out Mitsubishi on Arrowhead Road near Alpine Ski Club in Blue Mountains, just before 6 a.m. on January 26, 2023. In June, James admitted to strangling his wife in the family's Collingwood home as their children slept, before driving her remains to the hills, where he doused her with gasoline, sending the car down the embankment and setting the Mitsubishi and his wife's body on fire. James initially told police it was a car accident and that his wife had gone hiking. 1 week later, he was arrested and charged with her murder. Court heard the couple's relationship was in trouble. In January 2022, Ashley began an affair with her boss. When James found out, the couple went to counseling, and then James began an affair with the boss's ex-wife. Court heard an exam of his cell phone found that for more than 2 weeks prior to the murder, he was assessing the financial implications of divorce. Ashley had a $1 million life insurance policy, and James was the sole benefactor. Ashley's brother and sister-in-law, now the legal guardians of the couple's 2 children, just 6 and 9 at the time, told court, "Words cannot truly capture the pain and suffering this murder has caused us. Her 2 young children were robbed of their mother." Ashley's brother told court that was all taken away because of greed, narcissism, lack of empathy, and selfish behavior. He left them in a home for hours after they heard their mother screaming. "I hope that screaming haunts him constantly." Crown attorney Lynn Saunders said there was extensive evidence of planning over a number of days, and after killing his wife, he dressed her in hiking clothes and deliberately tried to divert suspicion from himself so he could play the grieving husband. The defense suggested a more appropriate period of parole ineligibility would be 13 to 14 years. And then James Schwalm addressed the court saying he never thought he was capable of such horrendous actions and is haunted that he is still hurting the people he loves. The judge has reserved her decision on sentencing until February. In Barrie, Catherine McDonald, Global News.